Gemini, good morning. Welcome to Coffee, Sage, and Tarot. This is going to be your weekly reading for March 17th through to the 23rd. Keep in mind that these are general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and reverse anything as you see fit, okay? Let's see. Gemini. For the week of March 17th, please. Show me Gemini, please. Show me that Gemini energy for the week of March 17th to the 23rd. Last time. Show me Gemini, please. Thank you. Alrighty. Interesting. Okay. So, monumental week for you, Gemini, I would say. Alrighty. Essence of the week, the devil. I'm wondering if we're being stubborn this week. Holding on to something, right? Holding on to something longer than you should. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. The Hierophant, in terms of the perspective that will serve you well this week, remembering where you are or where you want to be regarding how your role in society. Page of Cups as what you should be embracing, perhaps a message from somebody. It's interesting, the Hierophant here, so very diligent, regimented, and then you have the Page of Cups, which you're being asked to embrace, which is kind of more free-flowing, more imaginative, kind of ducks in and out of the Hierophant's rules here, or kind of gaze. So, interesting here. We'll get more when we clarify. Temperance, what you're being asked to relax around. Balance, inner versus outer. Interesting. That's also Sagittarius, your opposite sign. Okay. And the Fool. You're being asked to take a leap here, and Hanged Man in the shadow, new perspective with the Six of Swords, the only sword that we're seeing so far here in the shadow, hidden. It feels like there's an urging or it feels like there's this idea of awareness, making you aware, Gemini, this week, that maybe the path that you're following isn't the right one, and to stop and assess. That seems to be what I'm seeing for you, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify, starting with that Devil. Show me that Devil. I don't know if you saw on the split. Page of Cups and Strength. That messenger could be in the form of Leo, or Leo energy. Show me the Devil, please, for Gemini. Show me the Devil, please. Thank you. All right, so for the Devil, we have the Three of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Fool, and the Star in the Shadow, along with the Tower and Judgment, as well as the Moon here. So just going into your shadow really quickly for this Devil, lots going on, right? And it feels like lots going on behind the scenes here. So this feels kind of like what you're encountering the immediate clarifiers, which we will get to. But for your kind of shadow here for Devil, it does make sense that there's a lot of major. There's a lot going on. This feels like a monumental week for you, Gemini, and so I'm expecting to see more major cards show up on the board for you. To explain this here, like I said, we have the Star, the Tower, Judgment, and the Moon. It feels like perhaps your life path is changing, and that's what's so monumental here. And it could be that you've realized, or you're coming to realize, that the path that you're on is no longer working. Or perhaps you've been following this dead-end path for some time, and now you're realizing, you've been clinging to this for too long, and it's time to unstick yourself from this. Remove yourself, shake up this star, move closer toward where you're going, but where you're going is not currently clear, right? So this is very much a sign of trust the process, okay? Coming back into your immediate clarifiers for that Devil, we have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Fool here. So you're definitely guarding against this, or you're blocking this. It does make sense that that Devil energy is showing up to say, hey, no, I don't want to move from here. You're doubling down, stuck in the mud. This idea that you've come too far and invested too much, especially with that 7 popping up, to take a leap now, to move from this now, right? But again, we have the Fool. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some sort of urging from Spirit once we get to that Fool here to let go, right? That's very much the vibe I'm getting for you for this week, Gemini, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at the Hierophant here. Show me the Hierophant for Gemini. Show me that Hierophant for Gemini, please. Thank you. Okay, so for the Hierophant, we have the High Priestess, King of Wands, Death, and then Sun in the shadow, along with Judgment here, a Knight of Wand energy, and Three of Wands, and I could continue. So again, focusing just on your shadow cards here with the Sun, Judgment, Knight of Wands, Three of Wands here. So this is the perspective that Spirit is saying, that will serve you well this week. Coming onto the Sun, coming under this level of awareness of knowing where your judgment is, where your true calling is, and inspiring that to action, right? So what this feels like is another way of saying, I've realized where I need to be, and where I need to be is not where I am, and spurring some sort of movement from within you with that fire energy to open yourself up to allow that change to occur. Okay, in your immediate clarifiers here for the Hierophant, like I said, High Priestess, King of Wands, Death. So again, more major cards here, talking about a transition, knowing with that High Priestess that there's this there's this desire to change with that Death card there. Okay, the King of Wands right in the middle there. Again, this idea of knowing quick action, right? He's all about quick movements. And also passion, right? And I feel like you need to meet this Devil, this very stubborn, very, true force of energy here, right? That Capricorn energy. You need to meet that with a strong fire. And that's what this King of Wands is all about. You need to meet that strong, fiery head with another strong, fiery head, passionate head, in order to kind of spur that change on. So this is requiring a lot of you, Gemini, this week, okay? As it relates to the Hierophant here, it really does feel like whatever your position is in society, that's why I'm saying your current life path, right? The path you've chosen, your career, Um, for a lot of you here, something about that is no longer working. And so it will take a great force from within you to move you out of this and start considering other options or start looking for alternatives. Maybe for some of you, other alternatives have already popped up with the form of the messenger, Page of Cups, which we will get to. For some of you, maybe that is on the way. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at that page. Show me that Page of Cups for Gemini, please. Show me that Page of Cups last time. Show me that Page of Cups for Gemini. Thank you. Here you are. Okay. Page of Cups, clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles in the shadow, Four of Cups in the shadow. This is that sticky energy, right? And this, I feel, we're doing away with this, right? There's a transition. If you notice, this is beautiful. Transition, his arms go like this, then his arms go like this, and then he opens, right, to the external world. So clenched, a little bit, still guarded, and then open, right? So there's this transition, Ace of Wands behind that, right? Accepting that new energy, new passion, accepting that ace, or being able to see that ace once you're unstuck, right? So that is beautiful. This idea of you're opening yourself up slowly into the idea of accepting what this messenger has to offer. So it does feel like this messenger has maybe come to visit most of you here. And so this is kind of your personal work. Maybe this messenger already appeared, like I said, and now you're kind of sitting with the thought, right, of changing your life path, your career path, right? And becoming, the idea is becoming a little bit more palatable for you. Back to your immediate clarifiers. This is a beautiful reading, Gemini. Back to your immediate clarifiers, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Ace of Swords here. So like I said, what to embrace here for you, this feels like a new you, Gemini. That's what I'm seeing. A new literal opportunity, literal new apprenticeship, new job, new prospect, new community, something new. Something on your career path has not been working. What you need to embrace, cutting that and starting something new, right? This is literally you, Three of Pentacles, new beginnings. The Lovers, that's you, your essence. Ace of Swords, that is also you, right? Your sword energy. New perspective. So it's this idea of doubling down on really changing some core part of you, Gemini, okay? Very, very monumental week for you this week. Show me that Temperance for Gemini, please. Show me Temperance for Gemini. Last one. Show me Temperance for Gemini, please. Thank you. All right, so for Temperance, we have the Moon, Two of Wands, the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, and the Star underneath that, right? So again, it was this idea about life path, your star changing, right? Some sort of major goal. This feels like, this doesn't feel like anything small. This doesn't feel like, I want to paint my room. And a goal of mine is I really want to paint my room. This is not a painting your room. This is like, I want to change careers. I want to move across the country. Something that is core, something big, right? And so that's what I'm seeing here for you. With Temperance, what you're being asked to relax around, this feels like sticking to where you are. This feels like, with that Emperor energy there, choosing there's a safety in power. Maybe for some of you, you feel very secure, you feel very in control where you are right now, and you don't want to give that up. But also in that control and like being the master craft, or like mastering your craft, going to work and almost being on autopilot, right? There's a kind of monotony that comes with that, like a just like maybe you're bored, but there's safety in that, right? There's safety in the known, and that's kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like just because something is known to you doesn't mean that it's right for you. Okay? It feels, in fact, I wonder if some of you aren't feeling suffocated where you are. Panic attacks, maybe. Show me this Fool energy for Gemini. Show me this Fool energy, please, for Gemini. Last time, show me this Fool energy for Gemini, please. That star showing up again, by the way. How beautiful is that? You couldn't get more clear of a message. For the Fool, we have the Devil. 10 of Swords. That's you showing up again. 2 of Cups. Okay. 10 of Swords, ending, right? Cycle end. You're done with this. Okay. Spirit is saying it is time to move on. You are done here. Whatever you're stuck in, you find yourself stuck in, no longer serves. You no longer find joy in it. You no longer find accomplishment. What are you clinging to, aside from the safety component, aside from the control component, right? There's potential again, right? 2 of Cups here, similar to that 3 of Pentacles. New, something new, the potential for something great, right? With that 9 of Cups, emotional success, personal fulfillment, right? And it feels like that's what you're yearning for, Gemini. And everything here is showing me that, the universe is really pushing you towards something new, changing your life path here, right? Take that leap, That's what I'm seeing here with that Fool. Take that leap. And 10 of Swords, something is definitely trying to come to an end here for you, okay? What an amazing reading. What an amazing reading. Please tell me all about it in the comments. I want to hear all about it. And thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it, Gemini. You look beautiful this week. And I love how you're showing up. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and we'll see you next time. Take care.